Welcome back, everybody. This is episode 84 of Stranger Damies. Last time out, you guys arrived in Stillbend, reunited with Latari, and found out everything that has been going on in Stillbend in terms of the area's been, sequestered off into like 4 different sections. Each of them run by, or 3 of them run by a governor, and the 4th one is where Annie is located. So you sort of have this town that is under occupation right now for the past 5 years, and you're sort of just making your way through. And you got it. I was thinking the same exact thing. That's why I regretted saying it.
Someone had to do it.
And you guys met up with Blake Silskin and Latari, and they sort of laid out that the first place to go is Jerkson, the town right outside of the area where he has sort of set up the headquarters outside of Stillbend. Once inside, you guys, or I should say Pizza Tacos, was accosted by a young, beautiful woman who ran up and passed a note along to him, and then chased off by a guard, and you guys successfully were able to sort of convince the guard that you were Margot Robbie, the famous thespian, but don't call her a bard.
Hashtag don't call her a bard.
And you were able to get a note that was the symbol for the resistance in the area, which is 3 arrows in a circle around it. You were able to find the house with that symbol sort of, seems to be going in and out of the talisman, sort of like for your eyes only sort of thing. If you know to look for it, it's there. And you went inside, met Helvetica, the leader of the resistance in this area, and she explained to you where the governor is located inside the Waterwatch Garrison. His name is Ricky. He is a red Dragonborn inside there.
I know why his name's Ricky now.
And
You do? I don't.
He's inside there, and sort of like has one of the other Genazis held captive, and even though it seems kind of pleasant here, he is sort of ruling over these people and holding them captive. So with that, you guys have been preparing for the last 6 hours or so as you waited for, night to come in the area. So, Wyld Stallynz, what do you do?
I'm gonna pull her aside.
Who's her?
Wow.
Zakara.
We do have audio listeners too.
That's true, yeah. I'm gonna pull Zakara aside.
How many episodes is there?
I
84?
forgot, alright? I'm sorry. I had to look at her screen.
Oh my god. Only your wife.
I apologize. I was gonna call her my wife. I'm gonna pull my wife aside.
That would have been even weirder.
Well, now the cat's out of the bag. No. I pull her aside. Like, listen, you have to talk some sense into these 2 dope goats. Alright, they want to fight. Just try to make sure we don't fight. Alright?
What?
Just
I think he's telling you to seduce them.
no.
What?
No, this is just us. Like real quiet. Like just try to convince them to steer clear of fighting. Alright?
Are you joking right now?
I'm not joking. This is 100% serious. Just talk to them.
What do you mean fighting like the people we have to kill? The governors?
Well, no. Like if we gotta kill someone, that's fine. Like the governor, but just try to tell them not to go after guards and all these other
so
things.
you're saying protect the innocent?
No, guards aren't innocent. We need to avoid as much conflict as
Unnecessary
possible. Yes.
confrontation.
Yes.
Okay. Is there a reason for that? I agree with you, but I'm not used to hearing you say stuff like this. It's freaking me out just a little bit.
I'm a little scared right now. So don't tell anyone. Don't tell the elf.
I am the elf.
Well, there's
The
2.
other
I am
elf.
the elf.
Well,
the
yeah.
other elf.
But I trust you
The
because
elf.
you seem like you're You're the most level-headed of the group.
She's the elf with the good hair.
How do you feel about
She's
Astaroth in
elf,
this
though,
moment?
so
What do you mean? How do I feel about it? I feel like he's a dragon. I don't know. He's a danger to everyone.
Should he die?
If he kills people, sure.
I'm still confused.
Just-
Okay.
Just if you can.
Okay.
Because you're the champion?
I'm the
protector.
protector.
Alright, you're the champion. Alright, I'm just gonna keep calling you the champion.
Okay.
He
sure.
has to listen to you, right?
When has he ever
I'm
listened
just,
to me?
but like, don't you have like a holy writ or something? Where you just like,
I have a tattoo.
there you go. Show him the tattoo. Like, you have to pay attention to this.
I'll do my best.
Okay.
All right.
Alright, let's go.
All right, we're gonna kill everybody, right?
Let's do it.
Can't
that
wait
about?
to kill me a guard.
Me too. Let's do this.
Let's do this, buddy. It's what you're. The only thing you're good at is killing
Yeah.
things.
Kill or be
Hope-
killed, right?
I hope you never think twice about killing things.
Never.
Or else
would.
I don't know why you'd still be alive.
No, I'm,
Because you can't do anything else
if,
well except for murdering things rampantly.
Meta part of our
If-
game ever.
if guns existed in this time period, I would be, as you say, locked and loaded.
Okay.
What does that even mean?
There's a lot of weird things happening right now, and I want to make sure we're all ready to go. This is an important
Ready
time.
to
I've been
murder
ready,
indiscriminately.
Right.
Let's just
Right, champ.
be on our way.
Wink, wink.
Oh my gosh,
Ready
I'm
to
really
murder
freaked out right now.
indiscriminately.
Just don't stand near him.
Let's just kill
Okay.
it.
Shoot them all, let God sort them out. That's my motto.
Oh,
Couldn't
Easy
agree.
there, kill
that
him.
wasn't my phone or anything.
All right, so let's.
Let's go in and then leave no one alive.
Should we maybe, because you can change, and I can change, and we
Maybe
can
we
all
can all
change.
Everyone
Huh?
can change.
So maybe we should dress as guards.
How do
I
you
don't
suppose
think
we
that's
do
a good
that?
idea.
Wait,
Like,
yeah,
so are we going
definitely
after
will
a shift
not look like
change out of
guards.
game? This is the time when they said that they had a
Right.
planning shift change.
So
we
keep-
pretend we're the new guards.
Right, and then we're taking these assholes.
do we
to-
see the guards that are supposed? Maybe we should do that. Maybe we find the guards that are supposed to be coming. We like knock their heads together. They fall unconscious. We drag them into bushes, tie them up, take their clothes, put them on, and oh my God, we're the new ones.
Or we could
None-
not.
Can't
the
you both
wiser.
shapeshift?
Yes.
But then they'll be like, "Oh my God, you guys are here," and then the other two assholes walk by. It's like, "Wait a minute," or they'll be like, "Hey, you guys look nothing like the other guys because we have no idea what the new guards are going to look like when they come up."
Do they know?
I'm sure they do. They were our co-workers.
There's plenty of coworkers that I've never met before.
What's your job? Oh wait, Platinum Sanctuary, who you have not
Not
recognized a single
single
guard. So that tracks.
Consistency.
I didn't lie.
I don't even
You
need
never
to
do.
insight check that. That's 100% true.
So it's possible.
So, anyway, as you guys exit the shack, you notice immediately that there are no guards right out in front of the garrison at this moment, where you can see, and then you just hear in the background all of a sudden a loud explosion
shit.
to the west of the garrison, and a big puff of smoke coming up over there.
What was
Like dirt smoke or fire smoke?
Fire smoke.
that? Is that the dragon? That's the dragon, isn't it?
I don't know what it is, but
He usually doesn't come to this area, so if it is, it's very unlikely.
ooh, maybe it's the Genasi. Is the fire
Wait a minute,
Genasi
did
here?
you guys
It might
like
be.
launch your attack?
It might be De Niro.
I'm the DM. I'm
Who
not.
are you talking about?
You're talking to a wall right now.
Officially lost it.
I thought, where are we right
Okay,
now?
who are you
We're in the
talking
street
to?
outside
Maybe-
of the building
Maybe he's
room.
talking
Maybe
to a
that's the-
spirit he met when he was dead.
Maybe we should ask them
You
what the
may be right.
distraction was.
Right.
He may be
True.
crazy.
Is that the distraction?
Although, again, they could have said that. They
Right.
could have been like, "We're going to cause an explosion. That's your time to go in."
Oh,
I mean, man.
Well, she's in the
Like-
building right behind us. We can go back in and be like, was that it?
I'm
Let's just
gonna
do
turn
it.
around and go back and ask.
You
Knock.
turn around, go back in.
Was that was it? A little warning next time, goddammit.
Go.
All right.
All right, I guess we're going in.
All right.
So
Alright,
I guess
so-
we're not disguising.
Are we
ourselves.
noticing people kind of running in that direction, like
Yeah,
guards
you
and
start
stuff?
noticing Dragon Fang sort of run past you and head over towards.
Go get
Oh
guys.
God! Someone help us!
Good luck,
We're in trouble.
guys.
Dear God, someone think of
Tiamat.
the children.
So as you guys,
Maga.
with the distraction in place, you start making your way
Downtown.
towards the garrison. I gotta stop doing that. Head over towards
How fast are we
the
walking?
garrison.
brisk
walking
pace.
fast.
Normal pace.
Our faces passing.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Are we homebound?
Please play that song in the
So-
background.
We don't want to get content ID'd already.
Yeah.
It'll still be worth it.
So you
Sorry.
head over towards the garrison. It's sort of laid out exactly on the exterior as Helvetica had pointed out to you. You immediately see the entrance that would be to the cellar. There's no door on it. It's just an open stairwell. So you can tell why she said that would probably be the quick and easy way in. And then you do notice the gated fenced area sort of around the back, which you assume would be the other entrance that she mentioned.
Alright, so
to you.
I mean, we have a doorway that there's nothing there. I kind of feel like that's the.
Can I go Katink and turn into the guy that I told I was Margot Robbie?
Yeah, go ahead.
Are you on as a guard?
Yeah,
All right, then
Okay.
I'm gonna.
it'll buy us some time.
Well, what's our story if you guys are guards and we're not?
We're prisoners.
I'm a
well,
prisoner again.
yeah,
Yep.
I'm gonna cast.
Just don't
Don't
slap
take it
me
too
or I'll
personally.
kill you.
If he's doing that, what the hell is it?
Slap me or I'll kill
I
you.
know I have it. All right, I'm gonna cast disguise self, and I'm gonna turn into a dragon fang guard.
So, yeah. Since you guys have only seen the one Dragon Fang, you are now twin Dragon Fang.
All right, so what's your name?
I don't know. What's your name?
I was just gonna like rearrange the name a little bit.
Okay. I don't know.
Guys, get it together.
This is crunch
I'm
time.
cracking under
We're
pressure.
falling apart.
I'm Bill.
And I'm Will.
You should be Ted.
Oh, okay, I'm Ted.
Oh my god.
All right.
This is gonna go so...
Are you twins?
It's gonna be great.
I'm gonna.
I draw a little, like I create Katink a same exact, but I have a little mustache.
I have a scar just coming down.
Okay. So which way do you guys go in?
We go down and then up.
Check for traps on the doorway.
Okay. Yeah. Roll investigation.
And that's a -2 as well, right?
Yep.
So 2 + 8, that's 10.
-2?
Yeah, because I'm.
He rolled a 4,
Okay.
-2, plus an
Okay.
8.
Plus an 8, yeah.
Thank you.
The 10.
It didn't,
So,
it didn't explain that
As far as you can tell, no traps.
Alright. Follow us, dudes.
Dudes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just be excellent, okay, guys?
So are we like
Each other.
tied up or what's happening with us?
Just like
Is
at
one of
least
you
just put your
behind us to
hands,
make
like,
sure we
pretend.
don't like?
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Well,
then, like, if we
escape.
encounter, like, yeah, pretend like it's like this, and then when we encounter trouble, like, surprise, bam!
Right.
Yeah.
Just like
I got
cold
this.
cock
I
them
hope
right in the
everybody's
face.
I'm
watching
ready.
the video version of this one.
So as you guys head down, since everyone does have dark vision, you guys can see as you go into the basement there. As you move into the first room, it's just sort of your normal cellar type area, you know, rocks and mud and stone, sort of like the water runoff, with there not being a door over the stairwell there. So you go through that door, and then the next room you walk into seems like it's a bunch of boxes with like some waterlogged paperwork and just things like that. And then there's a it looks like there's a pouch over in the corner there.
It's mine.
Ooh.
No.
Weird voice you just
Can I just perception check the room?
Yeah.
17.
So you notice that pack looks exactly like the ones you normally see at shops when they hand out to you potions and things like that. So you got what that is. And then the waterlogged paperwork, you notice it's all there in boxes. Some of it seems older than others. You, from your distance, you think you might recognize some handwriting, but you can't really tell.
Can
You're
I
not
go
going to get
over?
close enough.
Can I go over there and pick up like top, whatever is
Yeah.
top on the page?
Yeah,
on the
roll
water
investigation.
I'm also the entire. I'm just kind of making sure there's no traps or anything like that.
So it's a 20.
20. Okay.
A dirty 20.
Yeah. So you find the
Easy 20.
couple of paperwork on top. A lot of it's all the ink's worn off and stuff. But you do find one paper that most of it is still there. The top part of it is basically corroborates everything that Helvetica said in terms of how they took over the town, that they were able to strike when the three sides were separated. All of her theories are basically laid out on this piece of paper here. The part where the ink starts to run, you see that there's a part that says they had someone inside the groups of the resistance that has ties to the Myriad, and then it sort of blends a little bit, and all you can see is a name, and next to the Myriad part, and it says it's Callie Goodwin, and then there are two more names later. One says you just see the words Raven and Deuce down at the bottom there.
Can I cast Mending on this?
Mending would just turn it back into paper. It wouldn't bring the ink back.
Just wanted to check.
Well,
Sure.
at the bottom, like signed Raven and Deuce?
No, that's just that's the
brand.
only other two words that you can make out at random in there.
Raven and Deuce.
I wonder if it's a shop.
No, it's not.
Do you know something?
I have a feeling I know what those.
Why are you so mysterious? Just tell us.
Is that like
Mysterious Tiresias.
It's a guess. It's just a guess. Those are other governors' names.
Oh,
Mysterious.
that could be.
Because I know what Ricky means now.
Okay.
Oh, so he knows.
Ricky, the dragon.
Oh,
okay.
Okay.
Out of game, I thought they were all going to be Menudo.
No, they're all wrestlers.
Ricky the Dragon Steamboat.
Correct.
Yeah.
So this letter is telling us that there's a spy within the resistance.
Which means there's a deuce, so there's probably going to be a domino too.
Oh,
Okay.
all right.
Great.
All
Really doesn't help.
That helps a little. Because
But
now
what
we
if
know who we're looking for.
Helvetica was the spy?
I think she was. Prisoner. Right, on the guard still.
Smack her.
Oh.
Smack her, get her in line.
Don't smack her.
You gotta keep up the illusion.
There's
All
no
right.
bill.
Are there any like
What's
pieces of furniture in here other than?
No, it just seems like boxes of
Taking a rest?
paperwork.
No. I was like, if there was a desk,
Oh.
check it to
No,
see if there's
this seems like
anything
it's like the records room. It would be the equivalent that if this was like present day, this would just be a room of filing cabinets.
Okay.
Gotcha.
And is there a door leading further?
Yeah, and there's
into-
another door going straight that's
Okay.
open.
Okay.
Okay.
Check
Can
that.
we-
Yeah, you
trip.
can tell that
Yeah, check.
in the 5 years they've been here, they didn't really care about this part of the garrison.
Cool.
I'm gonna cast Pass Without a Trace on us as a group before we go any further.
Ooh.
Is that plus 10?
I don't
It
know
is.
that'll help me.
It will. Maybe.
I can
I
find it.
don't think so.
Could.
It is, yep, plus 10 bonus to dexterity checks.
And you have to stay within 30 feet of you, correct?
All right, so I'll
Which
be
hopefully won't be a problem.
directly behind her then.
I feel.
I guess I'm
Just
running
feel it.
first. You're running back end.
I think
I'll be in the middle of the group.
Tiresias can be behind me.
Well, no. If we're pretending to
Oh, that's
be...
yeah. I'll be right alongside you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
No.
You're probably in the back.
Oh,
Well, I'm
that
up
makes sense.
front.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, in case we come across
Yeah, because then they
anybody.
could run away. They'd be like, "Oh, that's dumb."
Yeah.
Billy Ted might do that.
Thank you. Yeah.
So, as you go through, do you guys walk through the next
Check
door,
for
right?
the traps.
Yeah, check.
Do we? Yeah, and then
All
do
the
we also
traps.
hear voices coming down the hallway or any noise?
Is
No
that
voices yet.
investigation?
Investigation.
25.
No traps. You guys want to roll for stealth?
Oh, yeah, sure.
God.
So add a plus 10
Yeah.
to whatever you roll.
So
I'm at,
A
I,
plus
I
10.
roll
Oh, wait.
disadvantage, right?
Yeah.
For
Yeah.
stealth?
I have.
Okay, well that's good.
You said add 10 to anything?
Yes, but I also am wearing something that can help me.
So
I have a 22.
I rolled a 2, so that's 12. Still not gonna help. I'm still gonna make
I have
14.
the cloak of
I have
Elven.
a
Minus-
22.
I rolled a 2,
Oh, I can
which
roll
is
again.
a 13 plus 10. So that's 23.
21.
You rolled a 2 and it was 23. I rolled a 2 and I barely got
That's-
12.
That's probably as amazing as a non-rogue can do.
Yeah. I rolled 14.
Okay. Yeah. So as a group, you guys are pretty good. As you go through the door, you walk down the hallway. You do hear some voices sort of from the left, and what you can see out of the corner of your eye with your passive perception is that it looks like there is some bars on a wall, sort of. You would assume that would have been, the jail cell area where if you would have come the other way, that's where you would have come through. And you do hear some voices down that way.
Can I inspect the...
Yeah.
How many are there?
There are 3.
3.
Are there any other, like... So, they're coming from the left. Is there anything to the right of us?
No, it's sort of like a T hallway.
Okay.
It's a natural 19, 17 plus 8, so it's a lot.
Yeah, so
Approximately
you
25.
you look in the first
8 and 7 will result in a 5.
So are you going to check all 3? Or?
Yeah, I'm going down the rows.
Okay.
Just...
With that roll, I'll just give you all 3. Rather than have you roll individually.
Okay.
That's a pretty good roll.
It's a great roll.
Even
Don't
with
waste
the
don't waste them all now.
So you look through the first gate. You kind of look through, and you just notice that there looks like a long dead corpse of a tabaxi in the back of the jail cell there.
What's a tabaxi?
It's a cat.
Person.
Okay.
And then
That person's
you
not complaining
go
about
to
it.
the second cell. It's empty, but there's sort of like a musty smell in there, like
This guy's got a mold problem.
yeah, sort of like.
Can you sense
a
any?
little bit musty.
We don't have any water
And-
people with us.
And then before
they're
you
captured.
get down to the last cell, you hear a voice call out to you.
It's been
Do we
miles.
recognize
What do
it?
they say?
Miles since I've done this.
Do I recognize it?
Hey, you guys. What, who goes there?
What? Oh God.
He's talking to you guys, not me.
Hello?
Who is somebody? Is someone there?
Yeah, someone's in here. Who? Do you think it's just a random voice?
Well, we've run across random voices before, so yeah, maybe.
Listen, motherfucker. Who are you?
Who are you?
Name's Boy.
Oh my god.
Guys, I think there's a giant fucking turtle in here.
Does he know there's a giant fucking turtle here?
Yeah,
Well, he's seen him, yeah.
Yeah, that roll would probably would have given it away.
Okay.
Oh, Craig is now talking to a turtle?
Guys, you gotta come see this. Check this out.
Oh my god, there's a giant goddamn turtle here.
I have never
Aw.
seen such a large turtle in my life.
Why don't you take a picture? It'll last longer.
What's a picture?
Maroon.
What are you doing? What are you doing here?
I was wandering through town, and they don't take too kindly to toidles.
I'm sorry, what?
Toidles. Toidle, lady. Have you ever heard of a toidle?
I think he means turtle.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Alright.
the fucking lizard. That's what he said.
What were you doing?
I was just wandering. I was wandering around, just minding my own business.
As a giant turtle.
That's a giant fucking turtle. I just gotten back from killing a bunch of kids.
Oh, was that why
Oh,
you're
so
in
you
here?
and Craig are friends.
Is that why you're in here?
Yeah.
The orc looks familiar. Do I know you? I don't know what you are, man.
Didn't you hear he's a toidle? Apparently.
Wait, I've seen someone like you with a big fucking mohawk.
We know a guy with a big fucking mohawk.
You know a guy with a mohawk?
A big fucking mohawk.
No shit.
Yeah, it's
Did he
King
have a
Rony.
giant axe too?
Yeah, the fucking axe. He would chop dudes in half. Real silent type.
That's right.
Is he here?
Yo, Rony, you here? No, he ain't here.
Wow.
That could have really helped if he was.
That would have been
So
great.
you're a friend of his?
More like an acquaintance.
Okay,
you know.
so-
we moided some children, so.
Oh,
But they were evil children. They were like
Children
you know,
of the corn type.
exactly. They're behind the row and everything, you know.
quite literally.
Yeah. So
Okay.
listen, I mean, we could sit here and talk all day. And bada bing, bada boom. Why don't you get me out of here? And I'll be on my way.
We'll let you out under one condition.
Name it.
You help us on this
Oh
journey.
Jesus. Maybe. Yeah, I don't know, guys. It's kind of difficult.
Hold on. First of all, we're blowing our cover if we just start releasing prisoners.
You guys
Yeah,
are
that's a good
guards.
point.
Maybe we can come
What's
back.
our
for
reasoning
him.
for releasing this prisoner?
You don't release him. You just
He's
take him
kind
with
of
you.
hard to hide. No
That's
offense.
true. I am very large.
Can we
least
just
he
like
can-
release him after we maybe kill these guys if we have to?
To be honest with you, I'm just kind of here, hanging.
All right.
So
Look
you
how,
can-
look how fucking big I could break out of here if I wanted to. But
So you
Okay.
don't want to break out.
I do and I don't. I'm just kind of resting right now.
He seems
He
like
may
he's
be-
pretty
Okay, so
happy
you're
right
He may be
fine
a
sitting
valuable
here.
asset if we
now.
need to kill people.
What can you do?
I'm pretty strong. I have 2 axes, but they were taken from me. I
Oh.
don't know where they are. The fucking gods, you know.
Gods.
What?
The gods.
Gods?
The
There are
gods.
gods here now
Like
that we have to
Tiamat.
deal with.
I think he means guards.
Oh.
That makes much more
All right,
sense.
so O'Craig has now become our translator for this guy.
Yeah,
Well-
Do you
I
speak
speak-
turtle?
I speak Bronx.
Okay, what are we doing right now?
I don't
It's
know.
up to
There's
you
just a
guys.
random turtle here.
Yeah,
I will cut in
yes,
and let
please
him know
do.
that Bort knows that there was somebody in that thing next to him, and they took him upstairs like
Oh.
a day ago.
Okay.
So, good.
Back in game.
So what may I ask? Are you 2 doing here? Or not you 2? There's more than you 2. What are you all?
Use.
Use
doing here?
guys.
What are you Utes doing here?
Well, we're guards, so
You're so full of shit.
nope. We're guards, and we're here to transport these 3 prisoners.
Mhm.
That's what we're here to do.
So what did you guys do with the other prisoner?
We ate him
You ate the other prisoner.
alive.
Question:
Can
What
I
is
ro-
the other prisoner you're
Can I
talking
roll
about?
insight as Bort?
Do you
Do
remember
you have his
Bort's?
stats?
No.
Just
I
roll
can
it.
look it
and
up.
I,
in
could,
there,
I
isn't it?
could look it up.
If it's reasonable, I'll give it to you.
It's a natural 1.
So no.
No.
You
Not
weren't
surprised.
mentally
So he
bored when
believes
rolled
you
that dice.
believe that they ate him alive.
You ate him?
Yep.
Why?
I mean, this is a town under siege. We need to eat something.
That is fucking
What?
hardcore.
Yeah. The only reason why we haven't eaten you yet was we got to get a giant pot.
Oh.
I don't think you could eat me.
If we get a giant enough pot, we can.
I'm sorry. What is this other prisoner you're speaking of?
That's a good question, lady. Who is this other prisoner that we're speaking of?
Well, you just knew there was a guy next to you.
Oh, yeah.
Looked a little wet and sweaty.
Okay. So
Oh, there you go.
I didn't catch his
Was it-
name
was his-
by any chance, but
Was
he
his name
was
Magnus by any
he
chance?
was
We're all gonna
he was kind of he was wet. I don't know his name.
Was his name Waltz?
I just told you, lady.
Was
I
he
didn't catch
okay?
his name.
Was he tall?
I don't fucking know. Was he?
What a sassy turtle
didn't.
you are.
You,
Seriously.
I'm not being.
You
I'm
just
not
noticed-
saying that in real life.
you couldn't really tell.
Yeah.
The only feature you really could tell is that he looked like
He
he
was-
just walked out of a shower.
He was wet all the time.
I thought he was like pissing on the ground. It was
Okay.
disgusting.
Could have been.
Lovely.
Maybe. But you guys took him for whatever reason to eat him, I guess. He couldn't have been too appetizing.
He was delicious.
Oh God.
Ugh.
Now, really, what happened? We didn't eat anybody. We didn't take
Have there been any other guards around recently?
Not with the. I mean, no one really comes down here too much. As you can see, this is really disheveled and discarded and all the other D's.
Mm-hmm.
So
These
no, it's
nuts?
just they came down, they took him, and he was screaming, "No, don't take me!" No."
Okay.
All right, well, I guess our business is upstairs, so see you later, Bort.
It's a pleasure
Or
to meet your
not.
acquaintance.
We
you
will-
weird, cannibalistic asshole.
I'll be seeing you.
Possibly
Oh,
help
God.
you when we come back.
I might not be here when you get back. You'll
I
be fine.
don't really like him.
He would be so helpful. Why are we not taking him with us?
To save Dan from having to.
I can't believe he held the accent that long.
Because Anthony is not doing a southern accent,
Yes, but I'm doing a vaguely British accent.
but it's so much easier.
Are you mocking me?
Are you mocking me, boy?
So, as you guys walk
Seriously,
away,
he would
Can I-
really help.
I could try to break out. I don't know what his strength and everything was. Just
We could have just let him out.
Yeah. So you guys
We don't
on
have
the
keys.
right.
on the information from Bort, you head up towards the stairwell upstairs. You come to the top of the spiral stair, and there is an open door right at the top. What do you do?
Check for traps.
Knock.
On the open door.
7 plus 8. No, it was a 9.
7 plus 8.
15.
Whatever. I'm not adding.
That's come up like 3 times, that exact
Yeah. So
math.
Literally the same thing.
What's that?
no traps.
Cool.
And the door is open.
And we hear voices.
Only voices you can really hear at this point, now that you're at ground level, is just the people running towards
hang out with Bort?
running towards the smoke and explosion.
So, hold on, out of game. Was Bort the other voice?
That was who you heard.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Just
Yeah,
checking.
he was basically going.
Hello.
Hey,
Hello.
You
Like,
guys-
that confused me. I'm like,
Anyone
what is
there?
happening?
McFly.
So can we stealth into the room just in case?
You guys,
Do we still have
you
the-
need to roll stealth again.
Do we still have the...
Yeah.
We should, yeah.
Good, because I'm gonna need it.
I have advantage.
26.
I rolled the same 2 rolls.
19.
I rolled a 20.
So I rolled a 2.
Wait, is this plus 10 still?
Mhm.
Okay, 13.
So,
I rolled a 19.
rolled a 12, technically.
So I'm-
26.
Everyone else?
13.
Guys,
20.
19.
Okay.
The heavy star.
Alright.
Two of
You
us.
guys
That's
are all good.
I said 20.
Like I said, they are distracted for the most part, so there's not many people in here. You head up and you see on the first level here. Immediately, first thing you see is it looks like kind of a desk, sort of like a processing area. Is what was behind this door here. So you would assume this is where they get their information and just take them right down to the cell. Even when this
it's not
was
strong enough.
like a an army garrison more than a hold prisoners sort of jail.
Question: what do we actually look like? Because I know we look like that guy, but what was his description?
Yeah, so you have like
Race-wise.
well, everybody's mostly human here, so they're human.
Okay, we're humans. Okay,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
all I need to know.
Yep, it's probably like 90% human. So,
Right.
unless if I make a
You're more human than human.
That's fine. I just wanted to know.
that's
No-
the easiest
nobody
way to
got-
deal with
nobody
still
got that
bandits,
joke.
unless if I specify you're another
Said
race.
Nobody
it's not
got
human.
that joke.
So
Please let us know if you got that joke on Twitter.
So you walk out. It seems like a normal meeting room, and anybody want to roll perception? See if they
Not me.
see or hear. I'll let 3 of you do it.
Natural 16.
21.
25.
What,
So was there
is it
1 or
perception?
2 over 20?
Was it perception or
There's 2.
Perception.
Okay, so
2, I rolled
16.
21.
Okay.
25.
Yeah, so the 2 of you spot immediately. You see another set of stairs heading upstairs, and in that same direction, you do hear some muffled screaming and stuff, sort of up in that direction, up those steps there. You, with the under the 20, what you see is more visual. You can see that most of the floor and sort of has like a slick sort of a texture to it going up towards the stairwell.
It looks wet.
This is where our sweaty guy's been taken. What do we do?
I think we need to follow it
Alright. All of us?
carefully.
Or us
how about
two?
you
Anybody
two
who's
go,
gonna
Yeah.
and
slip
we'll
needs
stay
to know.
back in case something
Alright.
goes wrong.
And just put our arms behind our backs and pretend like.
I mean, they don't have to be behind.
We'll
We have,
give you-
we have
we'll-
rope, don't we?
We'll give you
I don't
the.
wanna get into it.
We should have a code word for them to come in if things get hairy.
Cheeseburgers.
So you're just gonna
Cheeseburgers, I
leave
like
the
it.
2 other prisoners by themselves.
Okay, maybe one of us goes in there, and the other one is pretending to
Why
guard.
don't we go?
Well, wait a minute.
Because he might die.
That's true.
We all might die.
What if one of you takes a prisoner up there? Because maybe it's like a torture room or something.
Can't
That's a
believe
good
I'm
point.
volunteering for this.
Okay. Alright.
So you
You
go.
spoke too soon.
You go, and I'll stay with the others, and you take.
Alright, so I go tank exactly the same with that little mustache,
Okay.
but now I'm a little bloodied.
Okay.
And all right,
All right, let's go.
All right. Yep. So you guys head upstairs. When you get to the top of the steps, you see in front of you is just a giant door that is closed.
I knock really hard.
Okay. So you knock on the door, and you just hear all of a sudden noise stops in the room, and they're just waiting.
It's recording.
I knock really hard 3 times again.
And all of a sudden you just hear someone go, "Who's left in here? They all should be out taking care of the resistance. Did someone come back? Do we have to kill someone?"
Hey, I got another prisoner here. It's one of these ones that set off the explosion.
Okay.
Bye.
Roll Deception.
Lucky.
Oh,
Okay.
get rid of that.
Nice.
What is this? Deception?
Deception. Yeah.
That is a 24.
Okay. And
All
you
right.
hear one of them walks over and he clicks open the door, peeks out, sees you, and sees you. He's like, "You look a little bloody there. What happened?"
Did you hear it? The explosion?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got into a tussle.
Yeah. Then looks over and he's like, "Is that the prisoner?"
No, it's my grandma.
Sorry. He goes, "Well,
Here's your son.
all right, we'll take her in, and then you can go head back and see if you can get anyone else."
The governor wants you guys down there. I can't go out there. I was exploded, basically.
Okay, and he turns around and he goes, Master Ricky, we're gonna, I'm gonna head on out and just replace with the, what'd you say your name was again?
Bill.
Bill? With Bill here, and go see what's going on at the garrison. He just needs to rest up a little bit. I think he'll be better here.
Perfect.
Okay, and then you see Dragonfang just set up with you. Walk on out of the room, and
I push her inside really hard.
I fall a
All
little
right.
bit.
All right, so you push her inside,
Very
and as
tall.
soon as you
Stumble.
get in, you see standing in the back of the room is a giant 7-foot Dragonborn. Has a red bandana on with the things down, and has like a
It's a white.
has like a silver streak of hair going on top of the dragon scales on there, and he is wearing a red gi, and he just looks over and he goes, "Is that her?"
That's her. That's the resistance scum. I kick her.
Now she knows how I felt.
New person, so you have to roll another deception on that.
By the way, for audio listeners, I'm shaking my head about
Lucky.
as hard as you can. In the description.
That is a 16.
Maybe.
No, I actually have to roll because it'll be too close.
You have met.
That's natural 13, 15 for insight. So,
Wow.
So you have
So
you have
close.
message, right? You could like.
Oh, yes, I do.
You have those little ball
so
bearings.
he goes, "Okay." He's like, "All right, guys, come out."
What just happened?
I didn't think that was a spin take. Okay.
I coughed up blood. That's
So
what
Ricky
happened.
says, "All right, guys, come here." And then you see come out of the background another dragon fang, and then 2 red drakes following behind them. And that's where we'll end this episode.